the good life changes so much. For example, I mean, I grew up 415 West 52nd Street, Midtown Manhattan in the 50s. It was a cold water flat. We didn't have hot water or steam in our building until I was 7 years old. My father used to boil water in the kitchen where the tub was to bathe me, and in the winter we used to sleep in the kitchen with the stove on. But I had a great childhood. I remember it vividly. So, you know, just being able to ascend to wherever I'm going to ascend, I mean, that to me is what the good life is.
Coming not from my 27-year-old self, because that one would say more parties. I would say family time, friends time, evenings just spent just shooting, just saying whatever we feel like saying, just being ourselves over a nice glass of wine, maybe a bottle.
Well, there's that old quote misattributed to Emerson about you know, the love of children and the respect of dogs and all that stuff. So I guess something like that. I guess to be living in community and with purpose.
Well, I agree with Socrates. It has to do with self-examination. It has to do with ethics. But, you know, I have an Epicurean soul as well, so it would also include all those things that feed the senses. And there's so many. I mean, whether it's on the, you know, the basic level of divine food and scent and, you know, tactile experiences, or whether it's that higher sense of love and relationship and connectedness and, you know, all those good things are really a part of it. But I also think the good life is defined by what you bring to the world and what you offer the world, and yeah.
Good life is where you kind of, I think we embrace the world. You actively embrace it in a very positive way and look for things that could either make it better or different, or things that just engage you.
I think I have it. I'm so lucky. The good life is, I think, partially being very lucky in life. I am was blessed with a good mother and father and family. I think having good health and a nice lifestyle, enough money to do what you need to do, but it certainly isn't about money, that's for sure. It's not about money. It's accomplishing things in your life to help your family, your friends, and those that are less fortunate. And I think that gives you a real sense of having a good life.
I think it would be not having to answer to anyone.
He's played third base for the Chicago Cubs. That guy, Fred Socrates.
Socrates.
No, it's Fred Socrates. Joey was a second baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies. The good life. I mean, I think the good life has a lot to do with freedom and independence and freedom of choice, and being able to make a living doing things that you really enjoy doing. So work becomes not a chore, but a kind of a vocation that you look forward to because you like the process, not necessarily, you're not attached to outcome.
Well, I think the good life definitely you have to be surrounded by great friends, family, in a wonderful location with lots of laughter and fun and great food and wine. Can't go wrong with that.
I don't think I can improve on Socrates' definition of the good life, quite frankly. A life examined is only the life worth living, and I think that's what's missing in the West, is that we don't examine our lives really honestly and critically.
You know, I think it's actually small things that make one happy, and I think the good life is actually being satisfied with what you have and not longing for other things, and appreciating what you have, appreciating your family, your husband, your kids, and, you know, just, I mean, for me, when I get up in the morning and I can walk to my yoga class, and then I can come home and do some work, and then there's a free meditation, and I go to that. I mean, that's pretty good in my book.